Here is my quad dominant leg day. I do this kind of training maybe once every month or twice, maybe once every 2 months to accumulate a lot of volume into my legs to help them grow better. Yes, I also do regular full leg days where I train both my quads and hamstrings equally. But yeah, once in a while I split them and get a little bit more volume going separately. I start off with hack squats. I'm not a fan of these. I might not be doing these in future because of the angle puts a lot of stress on my knees and I don't really prefer that. But otherwise, yeah, 3 sets, 12 repetitions with good weight, getting very close to failure, accumulating as much volume as possible. If you have a hack squat with changeable angle, then go ahead and do this. It's otherwise a great exercise to start off with. Next, of course, the famous split squats. Now here, I mean, whenever I do split squats, I have to be very focused if I want to load my hamstring and glutes more. It's very easy for me to load my quads because I find myself to be quite a bit quad dominant. I just have to lean a little bit forward, and that's it. My quads are on fire. So, and I also prefer to hold dumbbells on both my arms. I was going for volume, 10 to 12 repetitions each side for 4 sets. So I was going, and also less amount of break. The moment my heart rate is normal, I get back and start doing the reps again. And there's no break in between the legs. It's only once you've completed both the legs is when I take a break. Of course, it sounds crazy because your cardio system is still, your cardiovascular system is still only one, and you might go out of breath if you're pushing really hard. But that's the challenge, right? A lot of volume, a lot of blood circulation. And I also like to wear knee sleeves. It kind of keeps my knee joints nice and warm, especially in free weights. So that's one more choice you may or may not want to. That's up to you. Next, I moved on to leg extensions. Here, I'm using a couple of cushions or sponge, basically pieces of sponge to give me a little bit of more depth because this particular equipment doesn't have good length and range. So that gives me a little bit more length and range. 20 reps, 3 sets, lot of volume. Yes, your quads will be on fire. This is an extremely quad dominant day. Uh, so again, I will upload a normal leg day pretty soon, or just say both involving both the quads and hamstrings and calves. So if you prefer, you can follow that. Otherwise, if you want to go a little bit more of quads or hamstrings, you can follow hamstring videos coming up next. So I'll be uploading that next. I obviously need a lot of calves training. So for calves, it's very simple, standing calf raises. Now here I go for 30 repetitions for 4 to 5 sets, create that clean burning sensation in my calves. So as you can see, full range of motion, nice depth, and yeah, controlled reps. I finished off with, now there are multiple names. You can call this a sissy squat, you can call them Spanish squats. Uh, my gym fortunately has this equipment where I can perform them easily. So if you don't have it, you can do traditional sissy squats or you can do quad dominant lunges, I guess. Up to you how you want to replace it. But yes, body weight, 20 repetitions, 3 sets to finish off at a high. And that's how my quad dominant leg day looks like. Uh, it's pretty much a very specific reason of training to get as much volume into my legs as possible once in a while to help them grow a little bit better. Otherwise, you can stick to a regular leg day with your push pull routine. That's about it. I will pretty soon upload the hamstring or the posterior chain training video. I'll see you again.